morning, happy Saturday, and welcome to another Days in My Life. I believe this is gonna be today's Saturday, and I really wanted to film today because I'm about to go get groceries. It's 7 a.m. and I'm right in front of Sprouts because Sprouts opens at 7, and that's the time they have all their steaks and meats and fishes for sale. So I'm really excited to see if we can snag anything. I honestly don't need any meats. We are pretty fully stocked on ground beef, burger patties, steaks. I need fish. I definitely need salmon. And I also need fruit, potatoes, daily turkey, things like that. But besides that, let's see if we can find anything else that looks fun. Wow, not even one piece of beef on sale. That never happened before. Frankly, I've never been to the store on a Saturday. I usually go on Fridays. I think I'll have to do that again. But let's go through what I got. I'm pretty happy with what we got besides that. First, to the meats. I've been craving lamb like crazy. So I've got us some lamb chops for $18. I think that's gonna be one of my meals today. Maybe breakfast, brunch, I guess. Then the other thing might be the other meal today. I'm treating myself today. Is this beautiful ribeye. I do love this brand. This brand tastes so yummy. Interesting fact, grass-fed is better than grain-fed. For ruminant meats, it honestly doesn't matter as much, just because for some reason, because they have so many stomachs, when they digest the food, even if they eat grain, it doesn't end up in the fat ratio in their meat and their fat. So the omega-3, omega-6 to saturated ratio is still fine, even grain fat. With poultry, it's different. There it really makes a difference if it's pasture raised or not pasture raised, which is why I'm such a big fan of wild pastures. But anyway, I am not usually going for grass-fed beef. I love the blue packaged 85-15 burger patties from Walmart, for example, and they're like $5 a pound instead of a grass-fed steak that easily costs you, what was this for? I don't even know, but this is this a pound? 10 ounces, and that was probably $15. So like $20 a pound versus $5. No, thank you. Anyways, even though grass-fed nutritionally is still slightly better than grain-fed, a lot of times grass-fed can actually be less expensive in the store just because grass-fed tastes differently than grain-fed, and a lot of people prefer grain-fed. Grain-fed is a little bit more marbled. The cows are able to get a little bigger and thicker and fatter with grain-fed feed than with grass-fed. So even though it's better quality, more nutritious, grass-fed sometimes can even be cheaper than grain-fed, which is crazy. Anyways, got this, got my salmon. I do currently love having, especially throughout the week, one salmon with like a burger patty as my last meal. On weekends, well, I treat myself a little bit to more steak, but anyways. Then, actually, I was looking at it as almost like a snack. I just got some ham. I'm not even sure if Abe likes ham. Sometimes I just need a top off. Like when I finish a meal, I'm like, I wanna have something. And oftentimes I just eat one of these Archer Farm beef steaks, which is like the perfect top off. The only problem is they are pretty spiced, and that also sometimes bothers my stomach a little bit. So I thought, why not use just some ham as a top off? And this only has pork, water, salt, so no pepper, no onion, no garlic, so that sounded fine. And then, oh, I also got some Parmesan cheese. I've been craving Parmesan cheese to like shredded on top of maybe some beef. Two other snacks. I think I want to create a video of snacks I would personally buy when it comes to like beef snacks that I might skip. So I got some to try that I've never had before. One of them is this First Farm beef steak. This thing is huge. It's like the size of 4 of the little Archer Farms. I got an epic beef bar. That's very interesting. Heard a lot about these, never tried them before. I heard though that they are pretty spiced as well. Let's see. Okay, another Archer Farm. Never tried this one before either. It is an ancestral blend, which means they put some heart liver in here as well. So loving that. Oh no, I see it says spicy beef steak. Well, I think it's a red pepper, chili pepper. Oh my God. I don't think I'll like this one, but I'll try it. Oh, one more, I forgot. This one I'm really excited for. This one is a pasture-raised pork stick. Never seen pork sticks or chicken sticks in pasture-raised, so really excited for this one. I am so excited to try this one. Singing pastures, I like it. Two more things I forgot. Avocados, and then I've been craving sausages recently, and I found these Wagyu sausages. Again, never tried them before. I'm gonna give them a try. I was between those and Teton. They were the same price though, and Wagyu sounds just really yummy. The macros here are also really cool because usually with sausages and like also beef sticks, they're like 3 grams of fat and like 20 grams of protein, which is good if you want to hit your protein, but on like a ketogenic carnivore diet, you get your energy from fat. So since we do have the carbs so low, we want to have our fats higher, and this one has 15 fat and 10 protein. So that's a 2-to-1 ratio. If you've ever heard anything about carnivore, this is really good for high energy. Now, I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use it as almost like a beef or burger patty side or topper. So I'll have like a bite of pork sausage and a bite of beef. And then lastly is I want to make some healthy banana bread for eggs. So I got some eggs. I'm not going to eat the eggs myself. I learned. I said it in my last video. I tried eggs for the first time 2 weeks ago, and I was suffering for like 5 days straight with nausea, with extreme bloating, with IBS issues, and it was not fun. So I'm gonna take another break. 3 very ripe bananas, and I wanted to get a Greek yogurt, but this was the only unflavored one they had in stock. That wasn't like a huge container. And that's it. So yeah, today just a very fun grocery haul. We didn't need a lot of items. I'm gonna put everything away quick because we have to head out for prayer. We have prayer at 8, and then I'm gonna come back, take the dogs for a little walk, and then make one of these 2 for breakfast. Now, when I think about it, this would be kind of cool combo, I think, or just some chops. I don't know yet. We'll see. So this is meal number 1, 300 grams of ribeye. Grass fed though, so it's a little less fatty. Let me show you the pan. Normally when you would make ribeye, you'd expect a whole bunch of rendered fat. I even added half a tablespoon of salted butter. There's barely any left. So this is quite a lean ribeye, but I'm really excited for this. It's noon right now, so that's quite a late start for me, but I'll enjoy it. Hello again. It is now 4:30 and we are on our way to the vet. So Conita back there, such a cutie, just needs to get her shots updated, that's it. So we'll do that right now, and I think might have overdone the sun today a little bit. I just love being outside, but I feel it. I had sunscreen on. Anyway, I always think it's worth it because I don't tan easily at all. So if I get a little red and tan after, I'm fine with that. Besides the appointment right now, what's on the agenda? I just remembered I actually have a whole bunch to do still tonight. So we enjoyed our day with walking a whole bunch. I found some new corners here in our neighborhood. We just moved here like 4 months ago, which 4 months is a long time, but I'm still finding new streets, new corners, almost every time I go on a walk. We had our fun today during the day, which means once we get home, we gotta lock in. Gotta meal prep for myself, meal prep for the dogs. I do cook their dog food twice a week, then make dinner, and hopefully have a early night because tomorrow is church. Okay, let's do some fast meal prep. I don't have a lot of time. Abe is 15 minutes away. He's hungry, I'm hungry, but I already put on the oven, so I just want to get everything cooking already when it comes to the meal prep, and then I'm gonna start our dinner today. For the dogs, I have a base of rice this week, so I need 1,200. Oh, do I have enough rice? There we go. 1,200 rice. Now, I always forget. I know I need 1.6 times the amount of water, 2,000 grams of water. In case you don't know, I'm originally from Germany, so I do everything in grams and kilograms. I already converted to pounds when it comes to like body weight. I think in pounds there, but everything else I much rather do grams. Okay, and then we just put this in, add 2 bags of peas and corns. Dump this in, close this up, 4 minutes unsealed, and now we can prepare our meats. I noticed that I already had meats for 2 days prepped for them. So I'm gonna prep 4 more days, which means I need 8 of these larger burger patties. These are so nice. They're the Kirkland grass-fed burger patties. I don't really get them often because I don't really go to Costco, but when I go, this is my go-to. I love these. Okay, so this is for the dogs. And then I eat literally the same. Tomorrow, breakfast, lunch, which is more like brunch, dinner, I guess. I'm gonna have at church. And then Monday, we will also be at church all day. So I'm gonna be prepping for 2 days. 4 of these. I hope I'm doing all the math right now. And 6 of these, I think. Tomorrow, I'm gonna hope to have dinner at home. Okay, you guys, this is pretty much it. That's what I love this diet so much. Meal prep has never been easier. However, now we do want to make the salmon for right now. 1 for me, 1 for Abe. And I'm excited that he wants some salmon as well because he does not like the crust, like the skin, which is my favorite part. So I get 2 skins today. Now the best part, you know the drill. A nice and hot pan for the best sizzle. Now the cool thing is Abe actually just called me and said that he just wants some protein tonight because he already filled all his other macros, which means he joins me today with carnivore. This makes me so happy. So he'll get 3 lamb chops and a little bit of salmon. I'm gonna get the salmon skin. Oh my God, it's the best part. Let's turn this around. And then I'm gonna get 2 lamb chops, 1 salmon and 1 more salmon skin. I haven't put any salt on any of it. I'm gonna watch, so last night, Abe started watching the movie Snowden. It's called Snowden. It's now on Netflix. And I went on a walk, came back, and then continued watching with him, like just jumped in. And I got so into it, but I haven't watched the beginning of the movie, so I really want to watch that right now while I eat and wait for Abe. So thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.